with a little steam coming out of my ears.
Uh-uh.
No? This has been a lot of thought with no
No
plans.
steam like that.
Yeah, no written plan, just like, dude, freestyle build. Here we go. All right, so let's get, so you can see, let's see how much we can build. I'm gonna get the soldering iron, warm it up. Hopefully it won't burn down the house. I got some wire, a lot of crap in the way. We're gonna put the shield. Shield is going on. Where's my screws? Oh, over here. So we have two 6-inch splash shields. That go. See that? I wasn't sure of my own design here. Remember what I said, the goal was to make this so I could take it apart extremely easy. Out in the field. That was my goal. So I need my marker. The two 6-inch shields. Ow. And we want them in that area. And then I'll explain what that is going to do in case we have spin off, which I don't think we're going to have much spin off. Like I said, it has to come apart very easily. And this is the back. Intake. I saw that. All right, so this is going to go over here, and then I'm going to bend it over. I'm going to bend her over.
Oh, yeah? No.
Yeah. Screwed up. All right. And then we're going to support this because I don't want any premature breakage. All right. The same nuts on this. Yes, I do. So I'm going to use the nuts as my jig. And then I'll bend it all at the same time. Let's pre-drill. Drill it up higher. Probably not. Drilling in tight places. So, do I drill 3 holes and nut and bolt it? I prefer to self-tap it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Don't believe that that's going to happen there. We're going to have to do it. Because we're going to have to drill. You have to drill through it and not drill through my hand. And we're going to drill right through it. And we're going to nut and bolt it. Once I get one side started, I'll be able to do the others. And then what I'll do is I'll just put a soft bend in it. And I'm running out of hardware too, so I gotta be careful.
What? I didn't hear that.
I said I'm running out of
I'm
hardware.
gonna ignore that.
So I got to be careful. Okay. I'm hoping. Ow. I should have moved that back just a smidge. Double check that. It's not bad. I'd rather just. I should just move it back just a smidge. So we want to go that way. So I'm going to go forward. I'm going to drill right basically on the same hole. I fix engineering mistakes all day long. Right, babe? That goes there. Pick up my nut. It's slotted. And I said I was going to use a nut in somebody else's engineering. And that's going to be my splash shield. I have 6. I can make that happen. Ooh, you're going to be a pain in the butt, huh? When I first started being a professional mechanic, I don't know if I told you this story, April, that I smashed my finger with a hammer, it's this finger, at work, and I hit it hard, and it was purple and boom, like that. The mechanic told me, the older mechanic, right, the older guys, I didn't even know these guys, I even forget their names. They didn't stay long after me and Bob started there. We were new young guys. And he's like, oh, he's like, either you got to go to the hospital or you got to get a pin and heat it up and push it through the nail and get it to relieve the pressure. And I'm like, we didn't even have internet and shit like that back in the day. We're talking 1991. I don't even think they had cell phones yet. I might have had a cell phone, and they were just the old flip. So. And I was like, do we have any pins here? And he was like, nope. He's like, or you take a drill bit, and he was like, and you slowly go back and forth, drill through your fingernail, and relieve the pressure. Yeah, you know what I did? I got the smallest drill bit, put my finger down, and got my power drill, and I was like, zzz, and it wasn't bad at first, and then once it went through the thing, blood, I was screaming bloody murder. Don't ever do that. Don't drill through your
Oh my God.
fingernail on purpose.
Didn't he tell you to do it slowly?
True story. there is no doing it slowly with a drill. And we didn't have cordless drills back then. True story. Holy crap. Probably the most painful thing I've ever had in my life. Painful experience I've ever had in my life. Self-inflicted. That is a true story. That's what you get for listening to the older guys. And I was like, oh my God. That was pretty bad. All right, so I think we're just going to go with this for now. That's going to be that selection. I don't think that's exactly what we're looking for, but that's what I'm looking for. So let's do the other side. And let's manage not to hurt myself. I'm running out of machine screws here. Let's get this side done. We're still going to run magnets. Still going to run magnetos. I better measure that. You laughing at me?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're so random.
What? Who knows if this shit's even square? You know what I'm saying? Like, who even knows if this shit that these guys put together is square? Nobody quality checks anything anymore.
You don't know that.
I'm telling you. You're supposed to drill slow through metal too. You didn't know that. This is aluminum. It's metal-ish.
You told me that when I was doing the curtain rods that I had to go slow.
Yeah. So as far as my Monte Carlo, I'm so stoked about the exhaust that came out. Man,
It
it's
looks great.
fucking
I
badass.
saw your YouTube.
It's like the things that I can do when my mind is clear with the minimal amount of equipment is insane. But I've always been that way. So, are you Janky Promoter? That's what you look like. Here's Janky Promoter. What's going on? Why aren't you? Why are you not? It is a little different. That is a little, oh, it's the screw. Screw you, melon. We're going to have to modify that. We're going to have to modify that because I have a different nutski in my way. Quick trimmage here. What movie is that from, April? Screw you, Melon.
Mm-hmm.
Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield?
I haven't seen that in forever.
So little tin snips, we had a little boo-boo over there. He was the best. There we go. Now she sits better. All of this to catch more gold.
Aunt finally answered me. He said he doesn't have a metal hanger.
He finally answered.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aunt.
Wasn't that like an hour ago?
Okay. I guess we're gonna do that. It's basically that. That's what we're gonna do. That was dangerous. Let me go more in here. Right now. Did I not bring another nut? No way. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So on this, exactly the way that I said it would be. This will keep, if there's any splashage, anything splashes out of here while it's turning, let's get it back in. Intake side. Let's check our fitment here. Are you feeling me? You see this? So I may She's a little loving. I'm okay with that. Melon.
Noise.
Oh, that was my stuff getting ready to fall off the back of this thing. Woo, that would have been a mess. Right here.
No, I hear something like,
Dripping?
yeah.
I said the same thing. Okay.
Is it your
No,
solder thing?
that doesn't drip.
Well, what is
Silly
it?
goose, I'm not sure. I'm checking. Oh yeah, we gotta cut some bolts. They clear there and they don't clear here. So what you got to do about that? Not bad at all. Shouldn't make a big deal about it. Should be alright. We have super glue?
I don't. It might.
You have nail glue?
No. We used it all when you were doing the solar.
What I think I need is a 1-inch rubber band. Can you see if Amazon has a 1-inch wide rubber band? One inch wide rubber band. For 10 inches round, for a 10-inch round. Should be, it should function. 1 inch wide rubber band. Or a 10-inch bicycle. 10-inch bicycle. Yeah, if I get a 10-inch bicycle rim band, this tape is just I don't feel confident that the tape's gonna stay. But I know if I have a 1-inch rubber band over it, squeezing it down, the wheels will get traction. Oh, okay. Next. Controller. This is the speed controller for the Mota.
Doesn't look very wide.
1 inch. Can
I
you
said
get
1 inch
Can you
wide.
get me a 1 inch?
It looks like the size of a regular rubber band. How are you supposed to put that around there?
Let me see. They have a 1 inch wide one?
Let me go back to it.
Mounting the speed controller is going to be quite difficult because we do not want it to get wet. So, minimizing getting wet. It's probably going to be in this area. Did you find it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to say. So I'm going to have to mount this over here. So, positive inversion. So, power. Nothing comes with instructions from China. So, what is master? Power. Oh. Let me show you. Can you see that? No instructions. That's great. So if I had to take a guess, what does that say? inverter. What does that say on this side? Can you see that? One says power.
Which side?
One side says power. What's the other one say?
Motor.
Oh, it does say motor.
The side's motor, the side's power.
Okay, so that was easy. I thought it said inverter. So battery plus goes in on that side, and then the motor. So I need to figure out where I can mount this without it getting soaked. And I'm thinking up here is probably going to be the best spot for that. What's your thoughts there, babe?
I think
Whatever.
anywhere you put it, it's gonna get wet.
Anywhere I put it,
It's gonna get wet.
it's going to get wet?
Yeah.
Damn, you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. So if I mount it over here, it's less likely to, well, no, that's going to definitely get wet. We're going to have to build something so it's shielded. That's just the way it's got to be. Because this is the chute side. I already have to build a shield for that, which I'm already prepared to do that. So I'm going to do that last. So if I build this there, that's definitely going to get wet. If I build this over here, well, let's pull some wire. Let's get into it. So I brought home extension cords because this project was about to do it on the cheap. Can you see me over there in my squirrel cage? I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Aren't you?
I don't know. I can whip up.
Is there anything on tonight?
No. Boring night now.
Hmm?
It's a boring night because there's no TV. No Supercross, I mean.
What are the Amish doing right now?
Making bread.
Making bread?
Yeah.
So mean. Baking bread?
Yeah, making bread. You know, for their meal in the morning.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're going to go white stripe is positive. I need you to look at this because...
Me?
Yeah.
I thought you were hungry.
I am. Tell me what side is positive on this motor since I can't see nothing.
I don't know, I can't see it either. What do you mean?
One side says positive, one side says negative. How about that? Would red be positive?
There's no symbols.
No?
Let me get my flashlight. Oh,
We're going to just figure
oh my
that
god, you
out.
got shit everywhere. Nope, no symbols.
There's got to be a symbol.
There's no symbol.
What?
No, there's no symbols. Nope.
Look on this side. These have to be labeled.
They're not
It's going to
labeled.
be on the motor probably. Huh?
Nope.
Alright, we're going to just go with it. We're going to go with it. I'm going to go with this side.
I'm moving out of the way then.
All right, I'm not doing anything special.
Are you
right this
sparking
second.
it up?
I'm sparking it up. Oh, yeah, I'm sparking it up already. No, I'm wiring it up.
And then you're gonna turn it on.
Well, not yet. I still have work to do.
It's getting cold out here.
Feels good. Alright, so we're gonna solder that in. Wish I had an extension cord.
I'm getting it.
Can you get me an extension cord,
Yes.
please? And I'm still not sure what I want to do with the motor, but we're gonna run the power wire. Can you see me? You guys probably want to see all this. Let's flip this thing. Let's flip this bad boy. Flip the rooski. Let's try not to be in your way. Can you see that now? All right. I'm a mad scientist. So, my thoughts were, since what I'm doing is to figure out the least amount of getting wet spot, and I think it's going to be up here. We're just going to have to see. Let's put a bracket on it and mount the speed controller. It's just what I think is going to be the least amount of getting wet. I could probably, if I have to, put something over that. Shoveling in, rotating, water spraying down, a little splash shield. I think that's going to be my best, my bestie best. So let's figure out a bracket to mount the motor. I'm going to say up there. No. I'm going to say probably like that. Nope. I need to gain access to it. I'm going to say, I'm guessing in there. That's locked in. We didn't even want that locked in like that. How about that? That locked her in. Ew.
There you go.
Can you plug it into that thing without touching it so you don't get hurt?
Plug it into what?
Plug it into the. Plug it in. Plug it into what?
Because you said without getting hurt, so plug it into what?
Plug it into the soldering iron. It's a little technical difficulty there. Fix that. So we are taking pitch out. Pitch perfect. Taking pitch out of the machine. We do not want that much pitch.
So unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah, just plug it in.
Without getting hurt.
Without getting hurt. Okay, so we're good with that. This is kind of like, why are you...
Okay, you're good.
I'm going to bend this up. You don't want that popping up. That should be pretty solid. We're looking for the least amount of pitch action here. Pitch perfect. This screen here. I'm going to push that up. Because we definitely don't want it holding rocks. We want that washing away. Okay, so that's good. I have to put another washer on the inside because we're having mechanical issues there. So we're back to this, making a bracket. Making the bracket. That, I don't remember, I think this is going to be the safest spot. didn't think about that. Definitely need a speed controller. You don't want it sitting in the water. So I think, like I said, probably right there is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with lot. Go with that. Yeah. It's gotta be something like that. It's gotta be something like that. That can't touch there. What if I put the wires? Motor. I hope this thing works. So I build a motor there. I feel pretty confident that it should work. So let's build this bracket here. Let's build a bracket for it. Oh, pay attention to you guys while we're doing this. So we're gonna build a bracket for this out of this flimsy metal. It doesn't have to be anything super special. It just has to work. You know what I'm saying? This is how people in the old days used to make things. And I'm like one of those people. So I said I wanted to do it like that. And I want it to be serviceable. So let's bend here. Alright, so I can't find what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it and I'm going to bend it. I've been hauling that so long. I've been waiting by the phone. Girl, I miss you. Alright, kind of catching my drift there. Big homie. And oh baby, why you wait so long? Oh baby, why you wait so long? Why don't you come on? Come on. I need to bang that flat. What? I don't want baked beans.
Why not?
No way. Do you want me to fart my brains out? No way. Nope. I can do without baked beans. You are crazy.
You used to eat them?
if you don't want to get fancy, order something. Baby, why you wait so long? I don't want to make it too not serviceable because I want to make a shield. I think that's pretty dope right there. So I can get my wires cleanly ran. It's here. I can put another shield over it, and I don't suspect it to get wet there. That's my suspicions, everyone. So we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut that and see what we get here. We're gonna cut it right on this, right in there. What's that? I know I can't, I'm not showing you guys this, but bear with me. It's just gonna hang off there and I'll make a shield. I don't need anything super special for this because I want to be able to make it easily I can easily gain access to it in case I have to jump wires or anything. Know what I mean? Jump start. Right. That's what I'm talking about. Bam. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just functional. Just a support bracket. That's all I need. Pop a screw up in that. Pop a screw. Pop a cap. Let's see if I can't get this screwed in without killing myself. Probably not, right? Every time I do something, there's always a consequence for this. Probably gonna drill another hole. Seems like the best bet. Let's drill a hole. So we're thinking that's about the safest spot. Am I saying so? I'm saying so. Every time I do this, I wind up getting hurt. That thing's getting on my nerves. Can I get a what? Plans for that. Ain't no thing but chicken. That's my bracket. All this, we're gonna make something out of nothing. Okay. All right, so now you can see this. It's gonna go in here, and this is just gonna be just like that, nothing fancy. Tighten up a little bit more. Just like that. And then we'll run the wires up under here, and then that will be that piece there, and I'll secure them at a later time. So that will be that. Cut these, snipperoo. And we said white stripe was positive, which is that side. There you go. Some better cutters here. Yeah, so white stripe is positive. How does that look for? I don't want it too tight in case I have to make repairs at some point in time. It should be pretty good. Pull the green wire out. Well, everybody grounds everything, don't they? I'm not worried about getting electrocuted with 12 volts of nothing. So if we don't go digging for gold tomorrow, which I think we're going to go digging for gold tomorrow, I need to get out of the house. I need to get out of New Jersey for a little while. So, can you see that? So the motor positive is there, I do believe. So I'm going to pull that back out and just confirm it. Motor positive. You never know what you're going to get from China. And this was supposed to be waterproof, like, doesn't look waterproof to me. Surely does not. All right, so what do you cook? What are your plans in there? Bet you she's ordering. Any woman doesn't want to have to cook every night. Okay, so then we need another power cord ran. So we're gonna get some more wire, and maybe we can test it. So my thoughts were, where's the battery? Maybe we can just give you a little test run. That's the battery. I said maybe I should put the battery. This battery would have to be carried down anyway, which really doesn't make much of a difference, right? So I could probably make another bracket for the battery, which really doesn't have to be anything special. course, I have to charge it. It needs to be charged. I could put the battery under here. And then I could always watch the voltage on it. Or really don't know if that's going to be ideal or not. I think. And I ordered this for a purpose. Really nice just to be able to slide it in, slide it out. Any suggestions? I don't even know how long this is going to last. 60 amp hours is supposed to be 3 hours of runtime. But what does that really mean? I don't know. That's why I'm kind of skeptical about using that. But let's test run it, and then I know that if I use a jump box, that I can get 3 hours of runtime. That I don't know what the MAH is on the jump box because I didn't look it up, and I should have. But I'll tell you, the jump box is way heavier than that little battery. Which tells me that battery's not all it's cracked up to be. Let's cut this wire down and see what we get. So what I'm repurposing is some cables. My dad has a thing for boxes and cutting cords off of everything. Cuts cords off of everything. And boxes. Never know when you need a cord. Yeah, Dad. Never know when I'm going to need a cord. So we're going to go household. Use white for positive and black for negative. Because that's the way I want to do it. Is it consistent? The old Chinese. No, it's backwards. Positive on the inside. So we're going to go white. I hope you can see that like that. And we're going to test it. A little test run here. Is that 100%? Dude. It's so hard to see. Everything made in China is so hard. Plus it's in Chinese. I can't see it. Let's flip the camera. Let's see if we can't see it together. Let's set it down. That's not helping. Yep, positive is on the inside. How about that? Isn't the cell phone the best invention in the world? Dude, it does everything. Okay, so let's see. White is positive, positively delicious. Anybody want to know how long I've been working for Meineke? I technically call it working for Meineke. been a franchisee for 20 years. I've operated another Meineke as a manager for 5 years, so I have 25 years in the Meineke system, if anybody wants to know. And I had 10 years at Midas. 10 years. Crazy. 30 years in this business. So, sometimes we're in deep water and we need the cable to be long. So if I cut it short, I'm going to be peeved. So what I'm thinking is I can run two pumps on one jump box, and maybe the motor on another one. I'm not really sure, but I know what I want to do is definitely want to make this cable long as I can. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to do it, but that's what I need to do. So we're going to make it a little long. I'm going to cut this out, and then we're going to hook up to this battery and see if we can test run this thing on this right here. And that 12 volt is because it's easy for me when I'm out an hour and a half away. I'm 100 yards downstream. Solar, we don't want to run a gas pump and gas dredge or anything like that. Even though I do have one, just trying to be environmentally friendly. So we're going to go, I don't have any blade connectors, so we're just going to do our best here to connect this and see how it goes. Of course, it's not going to work with me, but it's the story of my life. All right, so white. We're going to do white for positive. We're going to test run this thing. I should have brought home blade connectors, because I really need to test this battery to see if it's all that it said based on my testing. So we're going to turn it on. Let's turn it on. Why isn't it? Oh, that must have been my fault. Let's do this again. Just gonna. Are we live? Yeah, right. What happened? Are you kidding me? This thing has got enough. It doesn't have enough Stankonia. It's stepping the voltage down too much. Okay, let's turn the battery off. Interesting, not so good. Now you see why I wanted to test this. So we're going to bypass all this. Positive is white. And how about that? So this thing does not let enough voltage through even on high for a 12 volt speed controller. That battery just don't have enough juicy in it. As I suspected, that battery sucked. the speed controller steps the voltage down too far. This little pissant battery sucks. Can you bring me out the jump box? Thank God I didn't fit this. Thank God I didn't fit that. Let's see what the 12 volt jump box does to this. Damn it, the speed controller sucks.
You got it from Amazon?
12 volt, 6. It should work. It should work.
Does it suck or does it not
It
work?
sucks. That's what it is. That's what I get. I waited a while for that too. Alright, so we're going to do jump box power supply. Hopefully it's not too fast. No. What the fuck? Well, that stinks. Why do you run well on a 14 volt battery when you don't run well on anything else? Am I having technical difficulties here? Ah, maybe that was it. She didn't like to be backwards. Let's see. Woo! Too fast. So, was it the speed controller that's wired wrong? So let's redo this. So we're going to say negative is the positive. Let's backtrack the engineering here. When you don't know a product, this is what you get. It should have worked though. It should have worked with this little hoopty battery. I didn't blow it up already. So let's wire it this way. We're still going to go that way. This would be really fantastico if I could use this voltage regulator. Step the voltage down. Get it going. test number 3. Call me Tony Stark. Nope. Okay, so let's run this battery on it. Like I said, I don't think that battery was anything special. You never know. Nope. Nope. So this voltage regulator is sucky. Did you hear me? That really stinks. I don't think I have anything else wired wrong. And then this winds the motor up too much, so I knew I was going to come into this problem with this. I knew it. Can I control the speed? I don't think so. I don't believe so. This is why we test, and then we test again. Nope, so it doesn't like that. It likes this for positive. Can I get a little Vaseline?
What?
Can I get a little Vaseline? I thought this drill motor would do it. I don't think it's going to do it. I don't think it's going to do it. I need to lube and see if it. So the voltage regulator steps the voltage down too far.
What does that mean?
That it steps the voltage down too far.
So it doesn't work?
Yeah.
It doesn't spin with the accurate speed?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to be whipping if we do it this way, but I wanted to grease it a little bit because I didn't. This is just preliminary that I did.
Isn't this plant so pretty?
Yeah, sure.
You're not sure if this plant is
No, I
pretty?
said sure.
Oh. Holy shit! I think that's fast enough.
You think that's fast enough?
Hey, it's gonna spin right off of there.
It's
Oh my god. Alright,
it's hitting over here because I have to cut the bolts down. Let's just see if it'll run on this hoopty little battery. I'm going to tell you probably not. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's the voltage regulator that's just so crappy. I got to step the voltage down. Why did this voltage regulator not work? 12 volts through 60 volt speed controller. So this should work, but it's not. Unless I'm reading the instructions wrong here. Let me zoom in again with you guys. Come on, do me better. Let's do this. Let's stick it down here. $20 amp max. I don't know why this is not working. I wired it. I did everything I was supposed to do, and this does not work.
See how defensive she got? And she missed out on sushi. So fuck off.
I'm stumped. I'm completely stumped. It will run on this. It will run on that, but it's too fast. So I need to step the voltage down. And I need to cut my bolts down so it's not smacking my shield. Because she's smacking my shield. You guys kind of get the gist of it, right? So this battery... Damn.
Who did? A bone? Why do you have a bone in your pizza?
I wonder... I guess I'm not going to test this thing tomorrow. It may be that the motor is too strong.
Are you broke?
It's taking too many amps to run the motor.
So what are you doing then? Cleaning it up?
It's 12 volts. That's nothing.
Did you just take a picture?
The only way I can change that...
You're strangling. Is that what this high...
I definitely don't want... Is that spinning easier now that it's a little lubes? Oh, I'm disappointed. Disappointed. Disappointed in myself. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board here and see what. What the dealio is. Now, I also had another thought for this, which was I probably could, if I take the motor off and I set my drill on it. Damn, I can't believe it. I'm a little annoyed by my...
Alright, Reagan, I love you.
Why are you running?
I love you. Okay, bye.
So I need to cut the bolts down, which isn't the end of the world. That's way too fast. So I'm probably going to have to order a different 12-volt motor. I don't believe that I'm going to get this done today. I need to slow it down. And I need to cut the bolts down. But I kind of get the gist of it. That's pretty cool, huh? And this is a cordless drill, so maybe I need to, man, that pisses me off. Because it's working, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to get the rubber band for it. And Rome wasn't built overnight. I hope you enjoyed my video. I really did my best to put on a show for you guys. But this crap, I don't know what the problem is. 12 volts, 12 volt through 60 volts, 20 amp max. Crap. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.